And he looked good out there. You know, they handled their business against Florida, and that's what good teams do. You beat the teams you're supposed to beat, especially if you want to change narratives of what people thought your team was. You know, their defense looked solid. You know, their offense looked amazing. He had one really bad throw for the interception, but other than that, you know, he had a good game.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, shout out to Miami. Let's see. You know, this might be the year to win the ACC because Florida State is not as good as it was last year.
It's 0-0 against Boston College right now.
Right, and then Clemson, you see Clemson. So, Miami, this might be your year. The playoffs done with the 12.
Yeah, definitely. I think Miami. I mean, with Cam Ward was just throwing that ball. He was zipping it around. So I mean, 26 of 35, 385. That's, you know, he had a great game. Florida had they had a good rushing attack. Montrell Johnson, 11 carries, 106 yards, and TD. He was pretty good. Yeah, Miami. You might be right. I mean, this might be the time. Miami. Rank 19.
While everybody else weak, go ahead.
This might be the time to sneak in there and get something. Yeah. So I can see that.
Hey, so did what you call them? Does Miami play against Notre Dame this year?
So I got this schedule pulled up here. Miami has next week. I had it pulled up here. I'm sorry. They have
Florida A&M.
Yeah, then they got Ball State. Then they got South Florida. Then they have Virginia Tech, Cal. I don't think they have Notre Dame on their schedule. No, there's not.
Tech is probably the hardest game they'll have.
They got Louisville, Florida State, Duke, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, and then they end against Syracuse in Syracuse. That's it. So no Notre Dame this year.
Yeah, it looks pretty easy.
Yeah. Florida, on the meanwhile, their opponents are
Stanford.
They got Texas A&M. Texas A&M goes to the Swamp on the 14th, and then Mississippi State, UCF, Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Doesn't look all that promising.
They got Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss in a row, and then Florida State.
That's you talking about Notre Dame?
I'm talking about Florida.
Florida. I'm